Hi, grade 1. We are going to be spending more time adding today. And the important thing about adding is getting the right answer. And there's lots of ways for us to get there. We've spent a couple days grabbing a number and counting more. Today, we are not going to be doing that. We're going to be looking at pictures and other ways of looking and counting. So here we have students. How many students do we have over here? We can make a number sentence. We have one student over here. And how many students do we have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many students do we have all together if we put them all together? Yesterday we learned we should actually start counting with the bigger number. 5, 6. 6 students all together. So we can use pictures to find the answers. If we have 4 red crayons and 3 blue crayons, how many crayons do we have all together? So we could use pictures. 4, come on, Miss J. 4 red crayons and 3 blue crayons. I could color them, but I'm not going to because it doesn't change anything. If you count them, how many crayons do I have all together? 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I could do pictures for this one. If I have 3 boys and 1 girl, how many children do I have all together? 3 boys and 1 girl makes 3, 4 children all together. But if you're working in your math book and I say I have 4 red crayons and 3 blue crayons, do I really want you to draw red crayons and blue crayons? No, because it's not going to change the answer. You might go and grab things from your toy box. And instead of, you could grab 3 dolls and 2 stuffed animals to find out how many toys you have all together. That would work. Or, maybe you want to grab Lego blocks. Because 3 boxes and 2 boxes you can do instead of 3 dolls and 2 stuffed animals, because you're still counting 3 and 2, which makes 5 altogether. You could grab 4 bike helmets and 2 hockey helmets, or let's say you grab Lego and you grab 4 Lego blocks and 2 Lego blocks, because the important thing is not what you're counting, but how many. 4 and 2 is 4, 5, 6 helmets altogether. But you don't even have to really grab stuff. You can make stuff. You can draw circles. That works just as well. 2 crayons and 1 crayon. 2 and 1 equals how many altogether? 2, 3. 3 and 2. You can draw them, or what I do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's even faster. 3, 4, 5 crayons all together. 5 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8 all together. So get your dry erase board. You can figure out what the answer to 3 plus 4 is. Make 3 circles and 4 circles. You can draw circles, or you could draw little circles. Doesn't matter. What matters is the number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mrs. Chong again. So I'd like you to draw circles. 2 plus 3. 2 and 3 makes 5 altogether. 5 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. 1, 2. 5, 6, 7. 2 and 4. 1, 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 and 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many altogether? You should know. And how many of you started counting with the 6 and adding 3 more? That's faster. So you're like, Miss J, I already know how to do that, but it really helps when you're counting lots of things together. I saw 3 girls, 2 boys, and 2 adults on a picnic. How many people were on the picnic altogether? 3 girls and 2 boys and 2 adults. How many altogether? Well, the easiest thing, you could draw girls and boys and adults, but the easiest thing that we've done so far is make circles. 1, 2, 3 girls, 1, 2 boys, 1, 2 adults, and then all together you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because sometimes you're going to have to add more than 2 things. Today, the most you'll do is 3 things, but that's going to be harder for you unless you make the circles. So 3 basketballs and 2 volleyballs and 4 footballs is how many balls altogether? So how many circles do you make for 3 basketballs? I hope you said 3. How many circles do you do for 2 volleyballs? 2. How many circles do you do for 4 footballs? And then all together, how many balls do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now look, we're doing it what you think is backwards. How many trees is the same as equals 2 maple trees, 1 birch tree, 5 cedar trees? We're doing the exact same thing. So 5 cedar trees, 5, 1 birch tree, 2 maple trees. I know this is 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trees is the same as 2 and 1 and 5. So today, not only are they going to ask you to add 3 things in a row, they're going to ask you to add in a different way. So we've done this the whole time. 5 cats and 1 dog is how many pets? 5 and 1, 5, 6. And today they're going to ask you to add it going down. It's exactly the same thing. 5 cats and plus 1 dog is how many pets? So what you do when you are adding going down is you write the answer underneath the numbers. So we already know 5 plus 1 equals 6. You do not write the 6 here or here or here. It has to go right underneath. Not here, right underneath. 5 plus 1, and this one line is the same thing as this. This means equals, and this line also means equals. 5 plus 1 equals 6. So this line means equals. So we're going to do the same thing that we've done. We're making circles. 2 apples, 1, 2, and 3 apples, plus 3 apples, add 3 apples, 1, 2, 3. If you count them, you get 5 apples. Then we put the 5 right underneath the 2 and the 3. That is super duper important. And you will find out later why it's so important. Just know it's super duper important. Okay, books. 1 book and plus 4 books plus 3 books. Look, we don't do plus all the time. We just do 1 plus. Equals how many books? So you can make circles. I'm doing dots. 1 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus how many dots? 3. 1, 2, 3. It's how many dots all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 8 goes right underneath of those numbers. So you get to do 2 pages. The first part of the first page, we are adding and we're going down. Remember, the number goes right underneath. And you don't even have to make anything. They've drawn for you. All you have to do is count. 2 and 1 more. 2 and 3 more. 1 happy face and 3 happy faces and 2 happy faces and 3 happy faces. Oh, look, I lied. 4 numbers you have to count. The answer goes underneath. At the bottom, you just have to tell me how many crayons. Not even a number sentence. Just tell me how many crayons. 3 crayons and 1 crayon. How many crayons equals 2 crayons and 2 crayons? How many crayons is 1 and 2 and 3 crayons? But here you have to draw your circles. So you can draw circles. I was doing these because it's faster. Up to you. 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2 plus 5. Answers go in the box. All right. Good luck. Work hard.